Good morning. It's me, Mikey Pipes, and Peter Pan, or Peter Pumpkin Eater. Today is Wednesday, November 10th. Is it? Yes. Wednesday, November 10th, 2021. It is 7:42 in the morning, and we are driving about 5 blocks from our shop on East Hawthorne Avenue to a customer who's getting a new Weil McLain CGa4 gas-fired boiler. Now, a little disclaimer, supplyhouse.com, you effed up. I placed an order on Saturday. I was supposed to get it yesterday. It didn't show up. And what did they tell me? Excuses. Excuses. Be held accountable for your inactions. I placed an order on Saturday. I placed an order on Sunday. I placed an order on Monday. All those other orders came in yesterday except some of the valves that I needed to complete this installation. Luckily, I had in the shop what we needed, and we're going to get it done. All right, if you guys want any stickers, versions 1, 2, and 3, all available. Email me, mike@mikeypipes.com, or links or details in the description box down below. All right, let's rip out this old POS boiler that's lived a long life, and let's replace it with a brand new model. Weil McLain CGa4 with built-in low water cutoff. Timer flash 7 times, BTU system. All right, here we are. Old Slant Fin gas-fired boiler, 2 zones. We have 1" and 3/4 zone valves, return piping, expansion tank, all suspect looking like this. There's a hole we drilled for the combustion test. We're gonna take this out and replace and put a brand new baby boiler in here. Weil McLain CGa4. Hardest part, getting this one out of the house. All right, time to drain down. The power's off, gas is off. The Peter Pan is setting up the hose. Going outside. I got this zone valve manually open. We're going to manually open the other zone valve to try to drain down both sides. We're not going to find any check valves on this boiler because we have 2 zone valves, so you'll never get reverse flow. And crack these open just a little bit, help drain down so they don't get airlocked. Perfect. Let's get the other hose that was in the other bucket. Hook it up to one of these. That way we don't get any water on the floor. Grab the bucket too. Hooked up to this one right here. Make sure our valves are open. Hook that up to that. Make sure the end goes into the bucket, and then fully open. Peter Pan, pay attention. Then fully open this valve. Okay, open that one up. Help drain down so don't get airlocked. We're gonna start working on the electric here. Let's see, where's our 2 thermostats? 1 and 2, good. We'll trace these out, see what wires which. All right, Peter Pan's got the squeegee. It is 8:20 in the morning. By the way, check us out on WhatsApp. We're quite active. I'm quite active on there, generally, especially at night. You have questions, I'm like Radio Shack, I got answers. Peter Pan's got the chamois, which is sucking up all the water. As you can see, everything is cut out, and the boiler is in the truck. The new boiler is right there, Weil McLain CGa4. We're gonna slide it over there once he finishes cleaning up the mess. Mike's manhandling that beast.
It's a little one.
It's a baby. Okay. 9:37. Peter Pan just successfully completed his first press on the other side. Now he's going to press that 3/4" press by mail adapter on. Push the button, hold down for 2 seconds. Congratulations, you just did your 2nd press ever. That was his first. Now this is his 2nd. Do your 3rd, which is right there. That is a 1 by 3/4 press reducing coupling. All right, we're going to 1" now, and then we're gonna go up with 1" to here. Okay, this is what I got done so far. Mike just ran to the supply house. We need to get a couple 6-inch smoke 90s, but my supplies are done. Now you may be asking me, Mikey Pipes, what are you doing here? You don't have a 3-zone system, you have a 2-zone system. You're absolutely correct. But you know why this is here?
Oh, the place you went to yesterday.
Yes, right? didn't have the 2-zone, right? But now look how I spin this around. For the homeowner, the client, hey, listen, I got you a 3-zone manifold, both supply and return. So if you ever want to add another zone, bingo, it's right here. And he's like, oh, that's awesome, Mikey Pipes, thank you so much. And I look like a savior, right? So we also have one right there, and it's capped off right there. So bingo. All right, let's get one very important thing to keep in mind when you're pressing, right? Is make sure the fitting does not come out of the pipe. Keep that in mind, press. Done. Keep going. What are you doing? You gotta move that out of the way so you don't hit anything. You're doing it. Go. Press. Look at that. 20-year-old kid with 0 experience just made a 3/4 copper 90 connection that would have taken him at least probably 5 minutes. Again, he's new to complete, and he just did it in 10 seconds. All right, we have 2 more fittings here to press in. Get them done. We made a little offset with a street 45 and a regular 45. I needed to get below the piping. I didn't want to hit that one there, so we got 2 more there, and then we are done with the 3/4 inch zone. Okay, 1 more. Look at that, done. Now, we're gonna take some 1-inch. We need to go from point A up to point B, which is right here. We got a glove on it. Get the bucket ready. Let's take the condom off. There we go. Try to place the bucket on the floor so you don't have to waste time holding it. Excellent. Now, point A to point B. We're gonna take a measurement. We're gonna come up, and we may do the same exact thing. I may take a 45 right there and beeline it right to there. Let's get that. All right, got the 1-inch in place. I want you to use your noggin. Oh, you see how that nipple on the top of this? No, look at the press machine, right? You see how this was touching this? You don't want to do that. Okay? If you go out of the way a little bit like that, you'll clear the piping above it. Now press. Hold that there. Okay? You make sure the pipe is all the way in. Are you sure it's all the way in? Hold this. You just went like that. Why don't you take it out to confirm the depth, and you'll see how deep it goes in. Now, we press. You don't want to be like pressed like this with the pipe is smack up against the machine. You always want the machine to be away from the pipe, just so it's not in the way. All right? So there's another. Next, we have this connection right here. Is it all the way in? Oh, it wasn't all the way in. Look at that. Maybe Mikey Pipes is trying to set you up. Is it all the way in now?
No, I would have to hold it, so I'll hold it.
Okay, keep going, take the press machine. Make sure the other 2 are all the way in as well. That's a street fitting, so you'll know. There you go, good.
Make sure it's using too.
If it's not all the way in, and we press it and there's a leak, that is about probably Probably about $25 worth of fittings right there. Those two fittings right there. So what some guys do who are novices or apprentices is that you take a Sharpie and mark it once it's all the way in. Okay. So are you getting it all the way in? Now it's all the way in. Okay. I don't care what you guys say about the press. I am impressed with press, and it's one of the best investments that I've made for the company. Look at that. Because where else can you guys do a 2-zone boiler and be done by lunch? Only with press. All right, look what I got. This is the bender. It's the first time you're gonna see it, and you're gonna see how I do it. I need to make a little offset on this relief line for the backflow, right? Because if I go straight down, I'm gonna hit that electric box there. So we're gonna make a little offset with the bender. Mikey Pipes is gonna bend some pipe. Sweet. All right, watch how we do this. Now, I'm a little rusty. I don't do it that often, but I know you guys are hungry, and I'm gonna feed you because I know you're hungry. And you'd be like, oh, Mikey Pipes, what are you doing? Just use some 45s. No, I don't want to use 45s. I want to use my bender. Let's make a little offset right there. Let's go right to 45. Right there. All right, let's take that out. All right, put the pin back in like that. And let's put this right there. Put you on there. Now, I have this 45, but I need my spread. So let's get the tape measure. All right, let's go out towards the back of the boiler near the other relief valve, which you're gonna put a drip leg on, and let's make this 10 inches, all right? So I want a 10-inch spread. I'm gonna line this thing up from center to there to center of the mark that I'm gonna make on this. And that's 10 inches. That's a little bit more, it's 11. And let's just, am I doing this the right way? Yep. Make that other 45 to make that offset. Like that. All right, and there we're good like that. Now, pop this out, reassemble this, put it back together. Now, I got my little offset here. Let's take a quick little measurement and let's cut this right around there with my Milwaukee M12 tubing cutter. Ah, that was a bit sick going right into it. And voila, there she goes. Right there. I'm just gonna press this. Where's the press machine? Make sure she's all the way in. Isn't that what she is? Okay. Put a little press on that. Actually, you know what? It looks like Mikey Pipes messed up. I am too close to that. Damn it, we're gonna have a little work of art here. Let's put another offset on there. All right, you know what they say, it is what it is, but maybe I'm just trying to show off, but whatever. I should have took a measurement. Measure once, cut twice, right? Measure twice, cut once. It looks a little dumb, but double offset there. But at least it's out of the way, and it's, I don't normally plug these, but then the trolls hate, and you get my attention, and hence why I call you a troll. Because you don't need the back relief on this in my jurisdiction. I just need a backflow here. I got these at a sale, $10 for, I put a million of them from Johnstone a year ago, and they had the relief, so it is what it is. All right, water is done. That's done. If we put water in this system, which we can do, let's see if we have any leaks. Let's open up this valve, which is open. All right, let's open up this. Is the water off in the house or something there? Where's my water? Oh, I am an idiot. Fuck. All right, take two. Oh, I have to add a nippling plug there. Okay. All right, 11:18. Boiler's running. Both zones are on. Both zones are getting hot. My pressure is a little high. We're gonna lower that down. Just get the flat screwdriver, which would be right there. Let's lower our pressure a little bit, and I'll review. All right, I'm adjusting the Cleffy 1/2 inch pressure reducing valve with integrated gauge. You install the gauge, it comes in the box, take the little cap out, and you're good. Backflow preventer 1/2 inch by Honeywell. This has got the relief on it, the vent, and I made a little silly offsets there because I didn't measure twice. I measured once and bent twice. Got a T here. I got a expansion tank isolation valve. This is by Bluefin. I would have used the Webstone one, but as I said in the beginning of the video, those real people make mistakes over a supply house, and I did not get my order. Fortunately, I had enough material in the shop, specifically these valves and the air separator, to get the job done. Okay, this is Webstone, a Nipco company, also a sponsor of the channel. Thank you very much, Webstone, a Nipco company. This is their 1.25" IPS air separator. I find it very comparable to Spiro Vent and is an exceptional product with a little bit of cost savings. 3-zone 1.25" by 3/4 manifold, pre-built manifold, of course the cap on the end. If you ever add the zone, it's already there. This is not what I wanted to put here. I wanted to put a 2-zone, but they did not have any anywhere, so we did that. Okay, bottom of the circulators, Webstone circulator isolation flange. This is with rotating flange, by the way. This is 3/4 IPS on both. Taco 0015E. This is an ECM 3-speed circulator. We're actually gonna set this to medium. We don't need high speed on the first floor. Set that right there. We'll do the same thing for the other circulator. Above that, my purge stations. This is, again, I had to scramble from the shop to make things work. 1.25" rotating flange by Press with purge station built in. I purge the opposite way. We purge from water going through the return, through the piping, through the zone, and purging at the top here. That's how I purge, this is how I roll. And the 3/4 Webstone Press circulator isolation flange with purge and also rotating flange. So it rotates. Of course, fittings, complements of Viega. Boom, 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 boom. We have a 1-inch monoflow zone. Now, this was my supply side. If I reverse this, we would have big problems. I have to reverse it back because there are little cones inside here, these monoflow tees, right? And water has a directional on it. So I maintained my supply. I used some 1.25" there and size down to 1 inch. Opposite side, there's my return, similar header, wiring, nice and neat and pretty. Got my Wagos, zone 1, zone 2, and of course, for my relay, take a look at this Honeywell. This is their 3-zone switching relay. I like it pretty cool, it's nice. Look, it's got a little door switch there, door lock. I can pop the cover off, and there's the controls. Look how pretty that looks, all right? Nice, we have zone 1, zone 2, thermostat call with a light indicator light and pump on with an indicator light, power, boiler, and switch. All my indicator lights are on, and it's very nice and organized in here, nice, neat, and clean. Again, replaceable fuses there should you have an issue with a circulator or a short in the wiring. And switch, very nice, main fuse for that transformer. And if you notice, these zones 1, 2, and 3 have a C, a common, if you're gonna run a Wi-Fi thermostat or a smart thermostat. Okay. This is the automatic vent damper. And right there is the block vent switch, also known as the spill switch. Let's take a look under the hood next. Behind the hood, you're gonna see my wiring, you're gonna see my gas. I have 3/4 by 1/2 inch black T there, union, put a coupling there into my gas valve, right? Down below, right there, That is my flame rollout switch. That is a ceramic disc. Set goes off at temperature. If it gets that high, you got problems. All right, if you take a look inside the rest of the boiler vestibule, you're gonna notice that here is my TT connection. All right, this is labeled thermostat or T-stat. This is going to my boiler end switch on my Honeywell switching relay. Now, I brought power in from up above, brought my BX down to the box. This switch operates relay and boiler. I spliced in, as you can see right there, a couple Wagos on the power connector before it went into the control board, the circuit board. So again, I've got my Wagos right there. They're good for about 150 amps. They ain't going anywhere. Wagos there on my low voltage, Wagos on my line voltage. I love Wagos. Wagos loves me. Lego my Wago. We're good to go. And there you have it. Now, one thing you're not going to notice on this, and you're Mikey Pipes, where the F is your low water cutoff, right? Where's your low water cutoff? Low water cutoff is built into the Weil McLain CGAs. Brand new, it's wired into it, and it's right combined with this probe right there. Built in. I love Weil McLain for doing that. Thank you so much. You eliminate a T and one, let's say this is a T, 1, 2, 3 potential leaks. Thank you so much. And then I have to wire it in. It's just so nice when it comes built in like this. Look at that, nice and pretty. Beautiful, beautiful. Boy, still heating up, but we are just about done. I got to throw a drip leg on the relief valve. Other than that, a little shipping label, right?
Yeah, I didn't want to cover that.
Which is fine, right? What's in your hand right now?
The back of the...
Yes. So I told you that the purpose of these little baggies, right, is that we can reuse them year after year. You just put the shipping label inside the thingy and then sealed it. So now next year I have to rip it open to put the next year's results in. Remember that? We just put it to the side of the boiler and we leave the top unstickied?
Yeah.
All right?
Just trim this end.
You can do that too.
So,
Now you won't make that mistake again.
do you want me to do another one?
No.
Okay.
No. But actually, why not? Why not? It only takes a fraction of a penny to make those, and it'll probably, be very, very difficult to remove the following year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's a sticker, combustion test. There's only one thing left to do, and that's to beat him in the head. I'm just kidding. One thing left to do. All right. And that is to update that. I'm gonna try to do it with one hand. One hand. Okay, one-handed. And now look. Look at that. See? Nicey nice. Easy peasy! What time is it, Peter Pan?
Before noon.
No,
11:50.
Is it 11:50? Are you sure?
11:49.
It's 11:49. See? 11:49, the same day. We started that job at what time?
7:38.
Yeah, around 7:40ish, 7:45. We actually pulled up to the job, and as I recorded along the way, by 8:40, the boiler was almost halfway piped in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've been doing this a while, and I've seen some guys take hours upon hours upon hours, like 2 days in some cases, like for a simple boiler replacement. Let me get your thoughts and feedback down in the comment section down below. How long would it take you to do that install? Again, if you're in the trades. So if you're a plumber in the trades, how long would it have taken you to do that boiler? Because it is 11:49 right now, and we are 4 blocks away from my shop. We're gonna dump the garbage at the curb for the scrap mongers to attack, and then we're gonna go off to another service call. All right, be well, God bless, stay safe.